Welcome to the Insider. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment and click on the notification bell for awesome football news vibes. Arsenal saw two penalty appeals turned down as they dropped points against Newcastle on Tuesday, with manager Mikel Arteta frustrated by both calls from referee Andy Madley. Former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher has said he understands why Arsenal weren't awarded a penalty for an apparent foul on Gabriel during their draw with Newcastle United. The Gunners' Brazilian defender went down in the box during the second half of the goalless draw, with Newcastle defender Dan Burn appearing to have hold of his shirt. It was one of two penalty appeals from the hosts to be waved away by referee Andy Madley, with the second coming in stoppage time at the end of the game when the ball struck the arm of Jacob Murphy. Madley opted against pointing to the spot, and the video assistant referee did not intervene to hand Mikel Arteta's team a spot kick. Gallagher, who refereed in the Premier League between 1992 and 2007, felt Burn could count himself fortunate but explained why he felt the on-field decision was not overturned. "I think, when you're going to give a penalty, the ramifications are so much higher," Gallagher told Sky Sports. "The referee wants to be absolutely positive, and I think they do look at it slightly differently, and I did that in my day. It was difficult for the referee because you didn't see his angle there, but he couldn't really see because of the players around him. When the VAR looks at it, you can see that, and that's why I think Dan Burn has taken a massive risk. I think he's won the battle there because when you look at it on a replay, it's easier to justify a penalty. But I think how they want the VAR to operate now, I can understand why it wasn't given." Arsenal manager Arteta was left frustrated by some of the decision-making at the Emirates Stadium, but insisted he was not targeting referee Madley specifically. "We had so many situations to finish them better, and then we had two scandalous penalties," the Spaniard said. "It is not about which appeal was stronger, we had two penalties. I am not talking about the referee, I am talking about what I saw, and that was two scandalous penalties." Per the official language of the Premier League, VAR is in place to help avoid clear and obvious errors. This means, if the evidence provided by the broadcast footage does not accord with what the referee believes they have seen, then the VAR can recommend an overturn. Arsenal are among the clubs found to have been the victim of an incorrect VAR call in this season's Premier League, according to the findings of an independent panel. The incident in question concerned Gabriel Martinelli's disallowed goal in the 3-1 defeat at Manchester United, the only game the Gunners have lost in the league this season. Joe Willock played 87 minutes of Newcastle's goalless draw against Arsenal in the Premier League on Tuesday before sending a message to his former club on social media. Joe Willock may have helped Newcastle take a point home from the Emirates on Tuesday night, but he retains a soft spot for Arsenal. The Magpies battled to a 0-0 draw against Arsenal as the Premier League's best defense held out against the table toppers. Willock started the match against his former side and played 87 minutes of the stalemate before being replaced by Alan St-Max. The result saw Newcastle stay third on 35 points, 9 behind Arsenal, who also have a game in hand on Eddie Howe's side. It was an attritional game which was frequently broken up by fouls, with referee Andy Madley often taking center stage, prompting a post-match blast from Mikel Arteta. The tempestuous nature of the game did not extend to Willock, who sent a nice message to his former club on Instagram. He wrote, "Happy New Year. This year we want to bring history back to Newcastle. Good point to start the year, good luck for the season Arsenal." Willock joined Arsenal as a 4-year-old and came through the club's academy before making 78 appearances for the first team. He joined Newcastle on loan in February 2021 and made an immediate impact on Tyneside by scoring 8 goals in 14 appearances for Steve Bruce's side. His hugely successful temporary stint led to a permanent £25 million transfer that summer as Willock left behind his boyhood club. Speaking in August 2021, he made it clear what Arsenal means to him. "The last few days have been tough. We had lots to discuss as a family and different decisions," he said. "It was not easy to leave Arsenal, my boyhood club, where I had been since I was 4.5. But there is no better club for me to come to. I feel like Newcastle is like a family. Players, manager, fans. That is perfect for me and something I thrive in." There was no friendly greeting for Willock on his return to North London, though, with the game producing plenty of fiery moments. Madley gave out 8 yellow cards, 4 to each side, while Arteta was furious with the decisions not to award his side a penalty for Dan Burns' shirt pull on Gabriel or Jacob Murphy's apparent handball inside the area late on. Arteta was asked by Sky Sports which penalty decision he felt most aggrieved by. He replied, "It is not about which one was stronger, we had 2 penalties. I am not talking about the referee, I am talking about what I saw, and that was 2 scandalous penalties." The Arsenal manager was also annoyed by the way Newcastle approached the game. "Newcastle wanted to set up like this," he said. "It is not the way they play. They have not set up like this against anyone else." Thanks for watching this amazing video.